Hey challengers, welcome to week 2. By now you should have written down in your food and mood journal at least 3 days during this past week. And hopefully you got some insights from doing that exercise. And this week is really when we're going to start to put that into action. So this week is, my cat is trying to mess up my video right now. So this week is going to be focused on really slowing down and breathing. Let me explain something to you. The way our body was designed is that digestion is supposed to work under relaxation and when we're relaxed. So our brain, you can think of it as having two different switches. There's one for relaxation mode, which is called the parasympathetic mode, and there's one for stress or exciting mode, which is the sympathetic nervous system. And the switch that digestion is connected to is that parasympathetic one, or relaxation. When we're eating under stress, then our body is not going to be able to fully digest that meal. So you might notice that if you do eat, when you're really stressed, that the food just feels like it's sitting in your stomach like a rock, because it is. What happens is when we're in stress mode, the body sends out these hormones to help the body respond to a threat. So it goes into fight or flight mode. So what this does is it takes a lot of our blood flow away from our digestion into our muscles where we could run away or fight to save ourselves. And that blood carries oxygen, and both of those things help to uptake nutrients and metabolize our food. Also, during times of fight or flight, our body is thinking our life is in danger, so it's not really worried about digesting food at that moment. So the processes like our digestive enzymes reduce thousands of fold when we're under stress versus when we're in relaxation. So we're not fully able to digest that meal very efficiently. So what does all this have to do with slowing down? Well, eating fast by itself triggers a stress response in the body. So by slowing down, that we're telling and sending the signal to our body that there isn't an actual threat or perfectly fine and safe, because our body doesn't really distinguish between a physical threat, that our life is actually in danger, versus, oh, we're just thinking really stressful thoughts that's causing the same thing. So when you're taking deep breaths, you can actually slow your body down and kind of trick it to going into that relaxation mode. So even if you are under stress and you have to eat, then you can help the body relax by taking 5 slow, deep breaths. So you want to think of breathing in all the way into your belly, not just up in your chest. Bring it all the way down, hold it in, and then exhale fully. And you want to do this 5 times before your meal to help you start to get into relaxation mode. So I'll show you. Let's practice. You can follow along with me here. So we're going to inhale and exhale. So practice that. And when we're in stress mode, we have shallow breathing. We're just chest breathing and not taking much in. But when you're doing this, you're taking in more oxygen, and oxygen is actually needed to burn calories. So practice these 5 slow deep breaths before at least one of your meals in a day, and especially at a meal when you normally feel like you're under stress. And also practice that slowing down so you don't actually trigger your body going into a stress mode just from eating fast. So this is your task or your challenge for this week. So again, I'd love to hear from you if you do try this or when you try this, of what you notice and what happens. All right, I will see you next week.